What's up guys, my name is Mike and welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically from the last few weeks I was having a lot of ideas relating to deep learning and forex trading and how you can implement deep learning into forex trading. So I decided I will make a video on that topic. So in this video we are going to go through the top 5 ideas that I got related to implementation of deep learning solutions into forex trading. So if you are a forex trader who is looking to learn something useful related to deep learning, machine learning, or maybe you are a data scientist who would like to expand his knowledge on the financial markets trading. Anyway, I think you will find this video interesting, and without any further ado, let's get started. So the project number 1, I was thinking that for project number 1 I can create a deep learning model to predict the highest and the lowest point of the market. So basically how I can achieve that. So first of all I need to download the tick data of the asset. Let's say we will download the tick data for the Euro USD for 1 year. Then I need to transform it into the candlestick format. Let's say 5-minute candlesticks will be okay. So when we have our candlestick chart, the next step will be to split it by days. And then we can write a small Python script to go through each day and find the highest and the lowest point of this day. I'm talking about the highest and lowest price of this day. So basically when we will have this script, we will end up with 2 lists, I can say. In one list we will have our candlestick data, and in the second one we will have labels. Basically, let's say if the price is between high and low point of the day, it will be 0. If the price will be on the highest point, it will be 1, and if the price will be on the lowest point, it will be 3. So we will encode it in the hot one encoding style. So basically we will create a list, and in each list for each candle we will have the array of 3 items. So all the items will be 0 except the one that is representing the state. So for example, if the price is between those 2 ranges during the day, on the first place of the array we will have 1, and on the other ones we will have 0. If the price will be on the highest point, so if the price will be high of the day, then we will have in our array 1 on the middle point and then zeros aside. If you want to get more information about one encoding styles, that you can dig it up on the Google. Anyway, so we have our 2 tables. Then the next step, 2 lists. Then the next step is to create the deep learning model. So for this kind of problem, it's the classification problem, I decided to use the LSTM architecture or the one-dimensional convolutional network architecture. So basically, if you will do a lot of research, you will find out that sometimes it's worth it to swap the architectures during the research. But anyway, we'll use one of them for our deep learning model. And of course, for the last activation function, we will use the Softmax, as we are classifying for 3 classes. If there would be 2 classes, then we would use the sigmoid function, but it's not the case right now. So basically, to sum up, we need to download data, transform it into the candlestick, then label the data for the price between ranges, the high price, the low price, then move it into the deep learning model, make this model train, and hopefully if the model will learn something, then we can run the live data from your broker, from the market, into the deep learning model and see the classification. So basically I think this could work. Anyway, project number 2. So for project number 2, I decided I will make a deep learning model to predict the next candlestick, and being precise, the color of the next candlestick. So basically we are going to download again tick data, move it into the candlestick format, and then we need to label this data differently. And what I mean by that, we need to create a list of information if the next candle of the sequence is positive or negative, green or red, black or white, profit and loss. Anyway, so we got this candlestick data, and then we are creating a list of zeros and ones. So this problem is the classification problem. So we will use the sigmoid function for the deep learning model, and we will store 0 and 1. So let's say 0 for the negative candle and 1 for the positive candle. And then we can move this data into our model to train and see if he can predict the color of the next candle. Okay, that's the project number 2. Project number 3. So for project number 3, instead of using the classification problem, we can use the regression. So basically, let's get the tick data of EURUSD, and then without moving this into candlestick, we can label this data straight away with information of the next tick. And then, like it was with candle, move it into the deep learning model, and let's see if the model will learn anything. So as an output, we will get the prediction of the next price where tick will happen. Okay, project number 4. So for project number 4, I decided that I can make the machine learning model, deep learning model, to classify the market condition in case of is it the market ranging or trending. So basically we will get the data, the tick data, move it into the candlesticks, and then we need to label this data for periods, like when the market is trending, we will put the 0, and when the market is ranging, we will put the 1. And of course it will be the classification problem. We got 2 classes to classify, so we will use the sigmoid activation function and make the model train and see, like it was with other projects, is it going to learn anything or not. But if yes, we will have a working machine to classify for us the market conditions. And the last number 5 project is to actually find a profitable trader, then ask him to send you the statement of his last, let's say, 1000 trades. And then when you have the statement of the profitable trader, you can download the market data of all those assets when the trader was submitting the trades. And then you can label the market data with the information, again, binary classification, with the information like 0 and 1. And for 0, it will be no trade, and for 1, it will be a trade. So basically, you will get this data, transform it, move it into the deep learning model, train it, and see if the deep learning model is able to predict the trade entries like the trader you got statement from. And the next project is basically to create again deep learning model, but this time we are going to enhance existing strategy. So let's say you got a trading EA on MetaTrader 4, which is making some trades, and then you want to increase the profitability of those trades. So what I would do is basically to update the code of this MetaTrader 4 EA and add another condition that before every single time the EA will make a trade, before that the EA has to download in CSV file the current market state. So basically, let's say 50 candles back with all the indicators that this EA is using. So basically, before submitting every single trade, you will get the current state of the market. So, and the other thing you need to capture from the EA also is the information if the trade was successful or not successful. So basically, this EA, when you run the simulation, this EA will generate all the input data and labels for your deep learning model. So when we got all the states of the EA trades and we got all the information if the trade was successful or not successful, then we can put it into the deep learning model, train it for classification problem, binary classification. So one more time is going to be the sigmoid function as an activation function. And when we train the model, then we can integrate it with our MetaTrader 4 EA. And then before every single time the EA will make a trade, it will pass the market state into the deep learning model. Deep learning model will make a prediction on how accurate this trade is going to be profitable. And then based on that condition, let's say we required 80% of confidence that this trade will end up in the profit. So in that case, we will make a filter of all the bad trades. So yeah, this could actually work. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video. Basically, I'm sorry for all the chaotic speaking, because this time I had no script, I had nothing, so I decided I will freestyle and talk to you like I'm sitting right now. So anyway, I hope those things that I told you make sense, and if you like the content or you have maybe any ideas that you can use deep learning models that are different from mine, so you can submit a comment, maybe I will make a video on the topic. So anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and keep me motivated to do more stuff like this. New videos are coming, sorry for the break that I had, but I was really busy lately. And anyways, more advertisement. I got a blog where I post all the additional content that is not available on YouTube. So for example, when I post a video with some code snippets, you can go to my blog and download all the files that I used in this video. So anyway, thank you for watching, and one more time, see you soon.